welcome back to Coldbury Park Farm, where we are forecast to get some rain. We need to get some of this fertilising done before we get some rain. We can't fertilise in the rain, of course, because the rain will make the fertiliser in here go solid, but we can at least at the moment get a fertiliser on. If it does rain on the fertiliser on the field, that's not a problem, because that will wash the nitrogen into the soil, which will feed the crop faster, so hence will give us a bit of good nitrogen into the roots. Hopefully we can get this field done before we get the rain. I will throw a sheet over the fertiliser spreader if it does rain, just to keep it dry. It is now the first day in early summer, and hopefully once we get going into summer we can then get sorted out with getting the first cut of hay off our grass field. That will go there. Let's spin around here and get ourselves into the first row. We did do this end of it, so should be pretty straightforward going. We did make a bit of a mess of this first field with the tram lining system, but we can now see the tractors working well for us. The tram lines also great for seeing what you're doing. Oh, we've gone a bit off course there, but yeah, it's now looking at where's the next tram line. As I say, we made a mess of the tram lining system in here. There's another tram line should have been through the middle here, but we will make sure we get it all. This wheat really is growing well at the moment. Very happy with the way it's growing. Getting pretty long up the tractor for putting the top dressing on, but that has got that done to there. Hopefully we don't get no rain anytime soon, but hopefully we can get this field done in the dry. We've got half our bin of fertiliser left. This is the last stage of fertilising or anything we need to do on the crop. Then just a case of getting our hay cut and waiting for the crops to become ripe. Here we go now, back down the there's the tractor bouncing about. It's a little bit bumpy, this field. It was sort of damp when we plenty of moisture in the soil when we drilled the field, and so the crop is in a bit of a bumpy field, but everything working pretty well at the moment. This 35, great for spreading the fertilizer. So should be able to get around this field with the fertilizer we've got left. There we go now, spreading again. As you say, the crop really is growing well, and this fertilizer will just finish off that growing process nicely. Get to the end of the summer, and you can start getting everything growing. And where is our tram line? Here it is. And yeah, you see the tractor there see the fertilizer shooting out towards the camera, which is following the tractor. And round we go into the next of our tram lines, which should be around here somewhere. And it does 15% of our fertilizer left. Hopefully we can get through here before we run out and before the rains come. We'll have to sell our eggs again soon, get a bit more money into the farm. Just a little bit of the field left to do, so we are looking like we're going to finish this field today, which is good. That rain that's forecast looking very much, and it's not coming in any time too soon. It is getting a little cloudy, but not overly cloudy at the moment. Spin around and have a look. See, there is the rain coming in, but we will at least get the first of the fields done today. This is now the last breed within this field, and chemical now has run out. Just made it in time, so the fertilizer is gone. It's just run out to the grass, run around the grass on the edge of the field. Don't really want to be running in the crop any more than we're forced to. Field 2 is a bigger field, of course, so we're not going to get all the way around that, I don't think. Well, such time as the rain comes. Now we shall park that tractor there, hook our Land Rover onto the back of the 35 on the trailer. We'll go up. There is a piece of wider roadwaying system there ahead of us, so we've got plenty of room to get turned around, and a bit bouncy on the grass, but there we are. We have got around. We shall now jump onto our other 35, 7 o'clock in the morning and the rain building in the skies. We'll get this tractor into the gateway and sort our... There we go, we've got to there. And now this trailer will pull onto the side of here. It's just on the side of the road. Hopefully we've got room for the cars to get past. That will do there. We will then park up the Land Rover. Also get it on the grass out of the way. We will put it the other side of the road actually. We won't park too much in front of other people's houses. And we can then get out of here, reverse our way out and get ourselves down the back. There we go. We now can top up. Money running very low indeed. But, we are planning on at some point going around. Okay, let's get around the headland first. Will be a long drive. Hopefully that rain won't come too soon. We will, if it rains before the end of the video, we will go and sell our eggs and get ourselves home. It's going very well indeed, this. It's working nicely for us. Getting around here pretty quickly indeed, so neighbouring farmer there, looks like he's got a set-aside field over there, something. Not growing unless he's put a crop in which is very late coming, I don't know. I've got some trees here the farmer planted years ago when there was a roadway through here. It did belong to one farm, but I think it was 1950 when they sold the field off. We bought it this year into 1960, so person who had it only kept it for 10 years. I think they tried getting planning permission for building houses on here, but didn't materialise, so they sold it on again. And the farmer who sold it didn't want to buy it back, so we will now head up to the far end of the field. Half a tank of the fertiliser left. Get in a few of these and that will certainly make things better. Okay, let's have a look, see where the first breed is through here. It is just here. We are getting a good way through here now. Hopefully get a bit more fertilising done tomorrow. Hopefully get all the, was planning on getting all the fertilising done over the next couple of days. Before we had to start mowing the grass, turn it into hay. Won't be doing that in the next couple of days anyway, simply because of the weather forecast. Even if the grass is ready, we are getting good way through this. Then we have the oilseed rape field across the road, and also the potato and sugar beet field to do. Then we've just got the 3 small fields, which shouldn't take too long at all. It is a big old field, this one. Hopefully get a good crop of barley out of it. It should be a crop that produces a good yield. We may have to buy ourselves a chainsaw and try and get some forestry work to earn some money, which would work well. This is normally a job for winter time when they want you to saw trees down, but hopefully we can expand the farm, really grow to be one of the biggest farms in the area. I mean, the farm we've got here was at one time one farm. Due to people losing their life in the war, the farms got split up into 3 or 4 different farms. We are at the moment occupying 2 of those farms that were once one, although one is just a shed and a beet base, but was a small farmer who based himself there until recently. We are getting through this crop pretty well. We'll empty this tank out before we leave you. We are 9%, so it is going to get the video through in the dry weather. Of course, it's time that the weather's come in. Let's see there to the left of us, the cloud is building, so can't see us getting too far through. And there we are, that's got all of that done. So that is where we're going to leave today. Hope you've enjoyed this trip back to 1960. We will work the day out, or at least get as far through the day as we can. with the weather forecast giving rain. We may be rained off pretty soon. Thank you very much for watching. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to Summer Farm Estates and you would like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, it will tell you when we do these videos, when we do our live streams. Until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.